Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Danny. I have just finished my undergraduate degree, which was a Bachelor of Science in Physical Education and Youth Sport Coaching. I got first class honours from that. And this video is sort of a longer format video, basically, me reflecting on that 3 years of my experience doing that course. So if I was to summarise my time doing PE and Youth Sport Coaching, it's been absolutely brilliant. Like, it's been so good. When I left college, I was looking for a course that would focus on a mixture of coaching and PE, and that course is, I know it's in the name of the title, but it is spot on for what I wanted. I was surprised by how different sort of coaching styles are. I mean, when I was going onto the course in first year, I was always under the impression that there's just one way that we coach and sort of one way that we teach, but I didn't really have any teaching experience. But my word, did it open up my world of coaching to just these different ways. And one thing that I took away from the sort of coaching experience side is that university isn't telling me that you coach in this way. It's adding to my toolbox of coaching, saying like sometimes you might need to coach this way, whereas in other situations you may need to coach this way. And that's one of the big key things that I've been able to take away from my experience. In terms of what I expected, nothing that happened. So what I mean by that is everything that has happened on my course, I did not expect to happen. Obviously, you see sort of some of the modules beforehand, but I did not expect them to be as good. And for some, especially towards like in second and third year, how in depth they can go. It was good though, because at the time when I was joining university, I was torn, like, do I go down the coach route or do I go down the teaching route? And because you get so many equal opportunities of doing both, it made me quickly realise that for me, I was more suited for the teaching side of things. Two things as well. There are two things that have been brilliant on my course that's helped me realise that. The first is a placement module, and I got to go to a local primary school with one of the other students on my course, and that made me realise that PE teaching was something that I wanted to do, and it was just brilliant. It was so good. I got up in the morning enjoying and wanting to go and do something, which was really good, because sometimes when I coach before, I'm like, oh god, I'd be bothered. But this, totally different. I'm like, I want to learn, I want to keep going, It's really good. And yeah, I learned so much, and like the teacher there was fantastic, and luckily like at Staffs we have a Staffordshire University Academies Trust, so like loads of different local primary schools and high schools are involved with that, and just really good communication, and like speaking to the lecturers, if you needed a placement, bang, it got sorted straight away. They have loads of different contacts they can get you in with. Another opportunity that we have here at Staffs, which is quite unique, is what's called our Staffordshire University Sport Academy. And this at first sounds like it's a load of like elite athletes, but it's quite different. It's basically a program opportunity where first year students in particular can get involved with a load of different sports testing. We work with different athletes, both young and mature, and we're just giving them as many sort of opportunities for networking, both in teaching and coach environments as possible. Loads of CPD, loads of obviously like safeguarding, health and safety, all that stuff covered, and just getting you ready for that work environment. And I think without that opportunity from the sport academy, I wouldn't be half the teacher or coach that I am today. And we, not lecturers, we as students have had the opportunity to develop programs, deliver programs. Recently I was able to deliver a teaching program in a school not too far from here, and I got given the responsibility of creating a classroom, not only the classroom lesson plans from scratch, but also delivering them. And that's something that I'd never done before, but because I progressed so much both on my course and through the sport academy, I got given that amazing opportunity. Me, just a student with guidance from the lecturers, but it's in our hands, and it's our saying, our way of how we do it, and it's so good. It's so good, and it may happen at other universities, but at Staffs, it's top notch. It's so good. One thing that I've learned about myself is probably a lot of behaviour management. I think one of the struggles for especially like young teachers and young coaches is dealing with challenging behaviours, I suppose, because it can be really tough. And at first I'd be quite shy and don't want to deal with that behaviour, whereas now I know sort of strategies of what works and most definitely what doesn't work as well. And again, that's all from me getting experience, and I wouldn't have had that experience if, you know, like there wasn't a placement module, there wasn't a program like the Sport Academy, and there wasn't the lecturers that are so helpful and genuinely caring about wanting you to progress. That I think that's one of the other key things as well, is just the lecturers, they want the best for you. You know, they're not there to just turn up, deliver, go home. They're there for every single student to be better than who they were when they started, and that is such a key thing. And for everyone's personal development, you know, the people that were on my course in first year are totally different to those in third year. You know, they're two different people, and that's the same for me. The first year me is totally different to me now, and yeah, I've learned what I'm good at. I've learned what I'm good at and what I need to improve, and it's okay that I need to improve. You know, I'm still young. I'm still learning, and that's good. It's good to recognise that, but it's definitely made me realise that, like, you know, I have strengths in like leadership, communication, and that I've developed some of them aspects as well, like I said, with the behaviour management. Absolutely. Would I do it all again? I sort of wish I could do it all again, but at the same time, I'm glad of the experience that I've had. You know, and I think if I was to do it all again, would that experience be as good as that first time experience? You know, it's something to look at then, but yeah, I've loved my time at Staffs. I've absolutely loved it, and I'm gutted that I'm going to be leaving soon, but some things must come to an end for new beginnings to take place. Is there anything that I would do different? I don't know, you know, because I got involved with a lot of the social stuff. I got really good grades throughout the 3 years, and I think I just went with the flow with everything and just put a lot of time, a lot of effort in. So no, I don't think I would do anything different. I think I've got the absolute most out of my university experience, 110%. And I think that's why I'm just so glad that I've took this step. You know, like, I'm a first generation student, and you know, for me, like, taking that step to university when I've got no one in my family to turn to ask questions, like, it was hard at first, but yeah, I'm so glad I did take that sort of uncomfortable step. And yeah, I've loved every single minute of it. And yeah, I will admit, I'm a little bit sad on the inside that it's come to an end, but what overarches that is that it happened, and I'm just very, very happy that it did happen. And yeah, it's been good. It's been really, really good, both the course and studying here at Staffs. So that's my reflection on my time as an undergraduate student here at Staffs.